إن الله وملائكته يصلون على النبي يا والذين آمنوا صلوا عليه وسلموا تسليما سبحان ربك رب العزة عما يصفون والسلام على المرسلين الحمد لله رب العالمين حياكم الله
صلى الله عليه وسلم. التكبير التكبير التكبير. Alhamdulillah, Imam Abdul Rahman Rufai, may Allah continue to bless you with lots of knowledge. May Allah protect you and guide you and your family. Alhamdulillah, the few thoughts that he has shared with us, please let's hold on to them, and they are very, very important to us. The Prophet ﷺ said, if you make it up to 60 and you have no idea what your salat, what your zakat, what your Ramadan, what your worship is, then you are wasting your time. Because ever since you were born here, yours is to worship Allah. And if you've been doing it ever since your parents taught you how to worship, and up to 60 years you did not figure out who Allah is, there is still a lot of questions to ask. Because Allah is saying that, "Ala inna zikrullah la tatma'innul qulub." It is the zikr of Allah that brings peace into the heart. Not chasing the dunya. No. And what are the zikr? We told you so many times, they are the three sources. Quran, Salat, and Zikr. And Allah mentioned all of them in the Quran as Zikr. Because He said, Ya ayyuhallazina amanu iza nudiya lis-salati min yawm al-jum'ah fas'aw ila zikrullah. Here is talking about Salat. Allah is saying, Ala inna zikrullah wa zakirin Allah kasiran wa zakirat. Here is talking about remembrance of Allah. And then in some place he say, Inna nahnu nazzalna alayhi zikra wa inna lahu lahafizun. It is we, Allah, that brought down the zikr, and we're going to protect it. Here is Quran. So if you want to bring yourself closer and closer and closer to Allah, these are the things that you should hold on to. And we told you, when it comes to zikr, the first maqamat, or the first station of you adhering yourself towards Allah is what? Tawbah. Asking Allah for forgiveness. Because when you keep on doing that, that will propel you from maqamatul Islam to maqamatul Iman up to maqamatul Ihsan. And that is what your goal is to get to know who you are, where you're from, and where you will be at. By the time you pass the dunya, you should be able to understand who Allah is and what is it that He wants you to do. And the Imam has just told us, وَمَا خَلَقْتَ الْجِنَّ وَالْإِنسَ. Thank you. That is the purpose of your creation. That is the purpose of your creation. That is the reason why Allah brought you into this dunya. And that is why Allah reward you by everything within the dunya to serve you. Yours is to worship Allah, you and the angels. That's it. But anything else is for you. And our Imam has also reminded us that those three things, pay attention to them. The good deeds that you do here in this dunya, the sadaqat jariyah that you have, that's going to be helping the community. And then the children that you leave behind, so that they're going to be praying for you, or the family that are going to be praying for you. And that is why it's important when you have the children, teach them the deen. Teach them the deen, please. I know we are in the Western world where it's a little bit difficult to do that. But now we have the Islamic centers around. We have this place, for example, we have in the north side, we have NIA, in the south side, we have Ansaruddin, we have Muslim, they are all over. If you don't have the time, please send the children over there, so that at least, because these are the only things that you can leave them behind, so that when you are no more here, they can remember you, they can pray for you. Because if you leave them, I don't care how many millions of dollars you leave behind for them, they're gonna fight, kill each other, and then Allah gonna let you see it and punish you on top of it. And regardless of how much you accumulate here, the only one that is for you is the one that you do spend it in the cause of Allah. That's it. Not turning it into an album, look for your statement and laugh over it and push it down. That's not you. That's not for you. That's the fitna that you're going to leave behind. But if you have the children, you give them the deen, and then you teach them how to live the dunya in this part of the world. And the best way to do it is put them through the Western education. After they have the deen, then you push them through the Western education, because that's the only way you know. Unless you have some, you have some business that you can easily teach them so that they can be able to survive the dunya. But the easiest way, because the way the system is built here, you have to acquire the knowledge. And every day we keep telling you, we don't have to follow those people. We were told 1,400 years ago, plus years ago, when Angel Jibril told Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, Ikra bismi rabbika allazi khalaq. The first moment Allah told Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, Allah built the dunya on top of knowledge, until he fold the dunya is going to be nothing but knowledge. And that's why the Prophet said, he said, pursue knowledge from cradle until you go back to Allah, until you go back to your grave. There is no, I'm too old for it, because without you understanding Allah, without you knowing Allah, you cannot worship Allah. So please, I'm pleading with you, I'm pleading with myself, particularly the children. The kind of raising most, about 90% of the adults here, we had, the children don't have it. So please, let's guide them, and may Allah continue to guide us all. May Allah protect us all, and may Allah bless us all. The little that we heard from our Imam, may Allah let us hold on to it, and then may Allah let us use it, because the better person always is the one, he hears something and he works with it. Every day you become a different person. Every day you become a different person. The nafs keep moving up, keep moving up, keep moving up, until mulahima, until mutma'inna. At that time, you know where Allah is. And that's why he said, Ya ayyuhan nafs mutma'inna, irji'i ila rabbik. You come to your Lord. Radiyatan mardiya. You are pleased with Allah, and Allah is pleased with you, because they come together. Radiya, you are pleased with Allah. Mardiya, Allah is pleased with you. And that's when you raise your hand. Ya Rab, Allah said, what is it, my servant? I've done it for you. And then he said what? Fadkhuli fi ibadi. Wadkhuli. We know all this. The Quran is there for us to be making the reference. When you read in the Quran, don't just make them and then go over it. It's a letter that Allah has sent to you, mankind. Do not go back to Allah without knowing the content of the letter. You need to read the Quran, know the meaning, and apply them. The ulama are there to guide you. Please, this is the purpose of life. This is the purpose of life, and may Allah make it easy for us. We are here to pray for our uncle, to some of us a brother, to some of us a grandfather, and to some of us a neighbor, a friend. May Allah bless his soul. May Allah bless his soul. Without waste of time, we will proceed with the Lord Azkar, and then inshallah we'll have some few surahs to recite, but we'll just make it easy for the Jama'at, the entire Jama'at. Among the surahs we're going to recite Surah Yasin, Surah Al-Fath, Rahman, and then still to Rabbi Nas. But the entire Jama'ah will just recite Surah Yasin together because of the Jama'ah, because the Prophet saying, Al-Jama'atul Rahmah. There is a blessing